you don't know me, welcome back to my channel, Adulting with Tiffney Necole, where I am your girl, Tiffney Necole, an educated, curvy black woman in her 30s who's trying to stay afloat in this thing that we call life. Today, you are here because you are interested in a breast reduction, right? And your girl just got one. So I'm excited. I'm excited to tell you guys about this whole journey, but we're going to take it step by step. This first video, like I said, I'm going to just be talking about my experience of getting approved for surgery first. I have other videos about what to buy, my first week, 2 weeks, post-op and all that kind of stuff, the day of surgery. So just stay tuned for this breast reduction series. I'm super excited. But before we go further, we got to do our mental health check-in time. Mental health check-in time. Mental health check-in time. Are you floating on top of life? Are you drowning in life? Or are you about to drown, sis? Do I need to throw you the buoy, sis? If so, girl, I'll come and save you. Drop down in the comments and let me know where you are this week. Do it right now. Pause the video and go. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, Adulting with Tiffney Necole. I have been wanting a breast reduction forever. If you know me personally and you know my insecurities, my struggles, my number one insecurity was my boobs. I feel like they were too big for my body. Even though I'm a curvy, black, educated woman, I was confident, but I feel like my boobs were too big. And I couldn't wear certain things that I saw other people want to wear. And I wanted to be, I wanted to kind of be a fashionista, but sometimes with having heavy boobs, you can't really do that. Started out, getting big boobs, I think in college when I started taking birth control, and they got bigger and bigger and bigger. Anyways, prior to surgery, I think I was a 38 I or J. So I had, like I said, been wanting a breast reduction for ever. And I did try in the Carolinas. I think I tried in North Carolina and South Carolina, and I was denied by my insurance. They were like, oh, your BMI high, you gotta lose weight. And at the time, I think the last time I had lost weight, I think I was I had lost weight. And for them to tell me I had to lose 20, 30, 40, 50 more pounds just to prove that my boobs are not gonna go down when I already had lost 30 pounds. I was like, no, we're not doing that. And I was sad and depressed, and I did not think about it. So fast forward, your girl moved to Texas, and everything has been life-changing here. So somebody put it in my head you need to try for a breast reduction again, and it wasn't even on my mind. Also, toward the end of last year, your girl was experiencing neck and back pain, and it was just continuous. And I'm like, what is going on? So I went to the doctor, and she was kind of I'll give you some muscle relaxers for your neck and back pain, shoulder pain, or whatever. And I was saying oh, I was something about my boobs, and she was like, well, you want a breast reduction? And I was like, yeah, but I tried before and was denied. She was like, girl, I got you. So literally she wrote that I had chronic back pain, which I've had just kind of been ignoring for a while. And then she wrote me a referral to a plastic surgeon that was in network. So I was like, okay. In my head, I'm like, this ain't gonna happen. I done tried twice in the Carolinas. This ain't about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, it took a while, but I ended up going to the plastic surgeon to get an appointment. And I'm not really excited about this. I'm like, oh, he gonna tell me I'm gonna have to lose weight, whatever. So we get to the appointment. I tell him my issues. I told him I feel like my breasts, my large breasts, had stunted my weight loss stunted my weight loss journey. I was having neck and back pain, shoulder pain, and I did have the dents in my shoulders. I told him about me. I got some notes. Me being scared to take off my bra when going to sleep because I felt like it's too much boobs on my chest and I'm gonna just like pass out or whatever, or have like chest pains or whatever. And then what else I told him? I think that's it. That's what I told him. And he kind of was like, okay. Mind you, he never asked. And I told him about, like, you know, me having PCOS and have difficulty losing weight anyway. And so, like, he was like, okay, fine. The doctor never asked me about my weight or anything. Like, he took pictures of my boobs. Well, we'll talk about the picture part later. But he wrote down all my stuff. He was like, okay, I'm gonna send this off to the insurance. And then, you know, he was like, oh, you know, there's not gonna be a problem. I don't think we're gonna have issues approving, you know, the insurance approving the surgery or anything. And I'm like, okay, really? All right, okay. So fast forward to like a week or two after my my consultation, I hadn't heard anything from the doctor. He basically was saying it'll take like a week or two, you know, which was fine for me. I know that's kind of basic. Sometimes I know insurance companies take like 30 days to like review and like decide if they're gonna approve it or not. So I was like, okay. So after like 3-4 weeks, I'm like, probably about 3 weeks. About 3 weeks, I called them and I'm like, hey, like, just checking in. Did you guys send anything to insurance? I forgot to say that I called the insurance company just to see if they got the request. They did not get the request. So I call the plastic surgeon's office and I'm like, what is going on or whatever. So I was already mad, like, because I know as a case manager, social work case manager, you really got to follow up behind these doctors and submit authorization and stuff like that, pre-authorization. So y'all, my boobs hurting a little bit. So that's why I'm like rubbing them a little bit. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I found out that the office manager did not like send all the documents. Insurance company needed pictures. Now I didn't think about the whole picture thing because like I went in there thinking like, oh, okay, whatever, you know, I don't think this is gonna get approved. So I forgot about the whole picture thing. So she was like, oh yeah, insurance said they need pictures and that's the hold up. And I'm like, well, when you was gonna call me to like schedule a visit to take my pictures? So I was just like over it. So literally she was like, can you come in this Friday or whatever? So I was off on Friday. So I went in, took the pictures, and with the documentation that we had on my consultation with the pictures, it literally took them like insurance like a week to approve my breast reduction surgery. So it was like on a Saturday when I got a notification off my phone from my insurance company telling me I got approved. So like, if you all my real friends know, like I text like all my true friends to let them know about my approval because they know my struggle, my insecurity, whatever. So like when I got the notification on my phone, I was like, what? And like literally I had to screenshot it and I was like, does that say approved? Like I'm having breast reduction surgery, y'all. Like I almost passed out and I cried because like carrying around heavy boobs is no joke. I know a lot of people get their breasts done, you know, they get the fake boobs, but like having natural boobs, heavy boobs are a lot. And my boobs are like really full. Like think of 2 basketballs. That's how wide and heavy they are. They're not like dense. You know how some people have like dense boobs where they just kind of sag? No, mine are full and heavy. And I don't have any like sagging or whatever, or like elasticity going on. It was just boom, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, oh my gosh, like I literally cried and just was like thanking God, like he ain't forgot about me. Like, now it was easy for me because like there's only a few doctors in my network who does breast reduction surgeries, so it was like really easy for me to find a plastic surgeon in network. But if you have a lot, I would say schedule a few consultations before you have your plastic surgeon submit the pre-approval to your insurance company, because I say that because you want to make sure you have a good surgeon. My surgeon, he was really nice. Like, he knew what he was doing. He'd been doing this for a while. He did talk about like different types of ways he would do the surgery. I think there's like anchor, donut, and lollipop procedure for the breast reduction surgery. You know, he was telling me like I won't have a lot of crazy incisions, I'm gonna heal well, like all these things. He answered all my questions that I had, and he showed me pictures. It's important to get pictures of their work. Now, he didn't have pictures online, but he had pictures in the office. So my plastic surgeon, he does like a lot of stuff, and I really think that he didn't post his pictures on line because, like, you know, he's not gonna get a lot of money for the procedure because it's gonna be approved by insurance. Like, all his procedures are, you know, you gotta pay out of pocket, you know, you're using like, what is that, care credit, you know, or whatever. And so I feel like he did not promote his breast reduction procedure because, you know, a lot of times, you know, insurance gyps you out of your money, you know, when you know, doing a procedure. But he does great work. I saw a lot of the pictures in his office. Like, he had a booklet. So there is a breast reduction group on Facebook. I encourage everybody who is thinking about getting a breast reduction to go on Facebook, and I'll probably put the link somewhere down here, or like the name of the breast reduction group on Facebook. But there's a breast reduction group in on Facebook that is very helpful. I had joined it probably about a month before I got approved or whatever, and just kind of reading the comments, I'll review posts about like what did people say when they went to their doctor's offices for the consultation, what they bought for aftercare. I looked at pictures of before and after. I looked at pictures of people who have infections and stuff like that, and what it looked like, so I'll kind of know what to be aware of. It's just so much support on the breast reduction group. I encourage you guys to join it if you are interested. So once I got approved, there are a few things that I thought about, and you should too. So the first thing is your job. So you know for sure that, you know, you're gonna have to take some time off because a breast reduction is major surgery. So number one, see if you have FMLA, see if you have a short-term disability at work, and go ahead and start like gathering the information, or reach out to HR just to see what the process is. That can be a little lengthy, so definitely be mindful of that. That's important. Number two, identify people around you, family or friends, that can be a support system for you for the first week. Go ahead and do that. Identify so that they can go ahead and plan to take off around the time you have your surgery. Don't wait till the last minute. And aftercare supplies, which is very important. I spent a lot of money on aftercare, but I will go into all these things details later. I wanted to let you guys know about how I got approved. More videos coming soon. I'm not gonna show y'all my boobs yet, But y'all gonna see my boobs, okay? And stay tuned for the next video where I'm gonna talk to you guys about what you should buy for your breast reduction surgery.